Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello. Hi. Hello. Hello, governors. Hello, mate. Oh shit. I didn't I didn't stream my YouTube. Hello. Streaming for YouTube. Mic check. Oh, wait a minute. I have to do one of these. Where is it? Terrible. Yep. I have to clean today. This is a cleaning week. It just is. It's just everything's a mess. I literally cannot screw it. I'm just gonna leave this as is. And oh wait, I don't know if you guys can even see that. Those are like my stats. Um Let me do this. Then go here. And then it's create, go live. Is it this? Mute. Escape. No, it's not this. It is, what's the title? I hate that the title doesn't update for YouTube. Like, I gotta manually put that in. That's so gross. Save. Wow. I'm dyslexic. Wednedays. Let's do that. Let's make sure that people don't, think you can't spell a weekday. Because you know you can. Actually, can I? Can I? Really? That is the question. Yeah. Work on weakness, Wedday. Wednesday. Without that S. Wednesday is kind of destroyed if you really think about it. Now let's see. This isn't going live for some reason. Maybe I gotta stop it. Stop it. Okay, try now. There it is. Cool. Streaming for YouTube. Hello, governors. It's your mate, Kando Ken. That's more like Australian. I don't do accents because I'm not Benedict Cumberbatch. Anyway, this is like I guess like the chill out kind of like low key update stream since I wasn't on yesterday. Everything's kind of all over the place. You can see by like my desktop, everything's everywhere all at once. I love that movie. I just gotta like clean things up. Sometimes that happens. Like you're just on a grind and you just see all of your PSDs and all these different folders and everything else. And next thing you know, you have a new folder 17 with a bunch of the same references that you've been using for the past couple weeks. It bees like that. It bees like that. But let's see. And then some of my settings are off. I had to like turn this down just to be on the safe. Let's see. Neox, what is up? First come, first serve. What up? So yeah, this is just like a small update. Gotta do some more client work. The Cami I totally forgot about, and this we'll be working on tomorrow. It's gonna be cool because my client's gonna come hang out with us, and we're gonna work kind of like collaboratively and see about getting this Bruce to really shine through and see if it's to my client's liking. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm great. Who's this character? This is absolute Bruce Wayne. So Bruce is younger in this version and he's massive. I don't know if you've seen Absolute Batman, but like he's just like an ogre. He's literally like an ogre. He's just ginormous and he's like 20. He's like super young. Like this is nuts. Why do I gotta agree to something like this? Like what is this? Freaking the hub? I love this. Is this Simon Beasley? Looks like it. Yeah, but I get to draw Bruce Wayne. So it's gonna be really cool. He's very like angry, angsty. He's naked here, clearly. Um, that's probably not good for you too. I like this I like this logo. It's kind of like a castle. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, I've seen this design before. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to think of ways to make this come alive, or come to life once we get through the drafting phase. What I'm going to do is work on the sketch tomorrow. I'll work on the sketch tomorrow. Today is mostly like, I hate to say it, but today's more of a cleaning day. Um, and my weekends I usually just do like the work behind the scenes. Also cool stuff is going on. I don't know if you can tell what this is. Hang on. Where did I put it? Boop boop. It's not here. Uh, is it this one? No, it's this one. So, oh wait, no, it's not. Wow. So this is MS Paint, and this is classic MS Paint. With this, I know it's they're both very like, they both do the same thing. That's fine. But this one for me has a special place in my heart, and now that I have it, um I'm more inclined to do more like emotes, even animate the way I used to on this, because it's easy as hell just to like throw in frames of like animation. Um so yeah, like this is one of those. Uh-oh, I got the touch screen on. I knew something was off. Like right now I can just like draw Donkey Kong and be like, whatever. What the? What is up with this? I don't know if you guys can tell. There. That was weird. My brushstrokes. I guess I gotta slow it down some. But yeah, it's very cool to work on this. Wow. I really gotta slow it down. It looks like a Simpsonized version of Donkey Kong. Nice. I use Photoshop and Aspray for sprite animations. I have that app, but I've never sat down with it. I heard great things. Whoops. Yeah, I can tell it's too much for this. And it's because it's like a 32-bit software rather than 64, which kind of sucks. That's the only plus to like the later model. But yeah, it's not going to look anything like that. That's just a test. This, I think, yeah, this definitely runs way smoother. So I don't know. Man, that sucks. I like using the old one though, because I just know where everything's at just automatically without looking. And that's where I think I could do a lot more damage. But let's see. Yeah, Absolute Batman. I look forward to doing that one. I want to get my New Year's resolutions down like to like I want to just obliterate them. So this year, my New Year's resolutions, most of them came true, but I want to make sure that I'm a stronger finisher of works. Why did this open up in Jeez the fucking wheeze, dude, I swear. Um anyways, uh I want to be a stronger finisher of pieces. I have a couple ideas for emotes. I'll share with you later. Okay, that's cool. This is right now. Like I just want to do like a recap and like update for everybody. You know, so tomorrow is gonna be we're gonna work on Absolute Bruce. Also, I'm sorry I stood you guys up Monday. That was terrible. I worked on the link, but I wasn't too happy with it, and I got really pissed. I got super upset with it. Sometimes I think I should stream those kinds of things where I get really pissed off. I was really upset. I'll show you. Oh yeah, you disappeared. I did. Because I got like a lot on my mind as far as like where I want things to go and how I want them to like be presented. But then I just don't want to like sit there and just like render, and then like have to like look at chat and stuff, which I don't mind doing. It's just I want to like fully go madman about it. So there's times where I just gotta like just lock in. I hate that. I should just be okay with locking in publicly. But yeah, this is how it came out, the sketch before render. I wasn't too happy with it. As you can see, I used a semi-soft brush pencil, Ticonderogas, if you're familiar with those classic pencils with the green like rim for the eraser. But yeah, I wasn't too pleased with it because I felt like I was, you know what it was? I felt like I was almost there for so long, and I was just like, why can't I just get this? Like there was just something off, whether it was just like the mouth or if it was just like the eyes. Like I could remove like the eyes and be like, it could look just fine. And so I was like, what is this? Like everything is coming out weird. It doesn't feel right. And that's when I was like, I just need to calm down. And when I scan it, I gotta just like kick ass. That's all. Can I do this? Because the thing of it was too, I'll admit, like this draft was it for me. Like I was when I saw it, I was like already satisfied. Because I was like, oh, this is exactly what I want. Let me just end it at this. And then I thought to myself, nah, like I don't want to just draw over something that's already been drawn technically. I want to redraw it first and then rearrange everything accordingly. I came close so many times. I was like, what the I was like, I was literally like, oh my god, like one of those. So I think for his arm, I'm gonna go a bit like slimmer. I'm gonna refine like certain parts. I'm gonna make sure that this is all good. I might make his legs a bit slimmer too. Leg size are super tricky in general, right? See, you understand. It's like there's a certain softness, but then it's also like you have to be very intentional with drawing his eyes, because if you're not, if you just draw them kind of like sketchy the way I did, they're gonna feel weird. And for me, like I think eyes are just as important as noses, or not noses. I'm hands, because eyes actually speak to the viewer directly. Same with the hands. Hands do the same, but a lot of this stuff was like the experimental phase, which is always nice to keep record of. This is this doesn't have too much longer until it's done. And then there's, man, I have to draw so many like more characters. This is where my brain is. My brain is like melting, but at the same time it's healing, because my sculpts came out amazing. I just had to keep going, that's all. Part of the process that I go through is telling myself, hey, like just keep going, keep going, keep going, you know. um that's super important. If I can find, sometimes I want to stop and critique, but it's always good to just be in that moment and in that creative realm, in that creative space. Agreed, yeah. Because like it's good to pump the brakes every once in a while, but then it's also good to just like keep drawing. But too much of either is always bad. Because if you're just like sitting there and you're thinking of like what you could do differently over and over, you're not, without applying it, you're just gonna give yourself a backlog of critiques. You can, now that this is the one thing I will say, like you can learn from your mistakes in that way. You really can. But you also, it's recommended to put those things into practice, which is why I always say I'm an advocate for just redrawing something. Real shit. Just like if it doesn't look right, just redraw it, because you've already critiqued it and you already see what's, especially if you've already critiqued it, just like do it over. Like this I hadn't like seen in years. I really like this Neox. Good shit, by the way. um I this is oddly enough, this is the same thing that I'm struggling with that link. Although like this is a resource, you know, from like your critique, it's very resourceful. I want to, I want to go about this in the most like natural creative way, you know what I mean? To like go, okay, like I see where this is and it's like properly foreshortened here, but what I want to do is make this like as naturally creative from like my end. So how can I express this in this way? You know what I mean? Like that's the position. Like it comes from like a more internal going outward kind of place now. So same with like Link's eyes though. Like for Link's eyes, One of the things that I did was I just worried about the shape first, like getting the shape of it down and the aesthetic down. But then I also wanted to keep it proportional to the faces that I like. But it's tough, man. Less is more. I think what I'm trying to say is like developing your style is kind of cool in that way, but it always requires like information and intuition. Also, I noticed that Square's faces are a bit round. Okay, yeah, round in Capcom's. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because Capcom will do like over exaggerated shapes, and Square will do things that are closer to realism, but also like closer to either Amano or Nomura's kind of works. I think we need a Final Fantasy with Amano's art style, real shit. And I think it just needs to go back to what it was, like the classic way. Just like this one time, because he's kind of old. He's old now. Amano, I think he's like 72, 73. Like he's up there. I also want to get a, what is that? I want to get a thing down. So this way, oh, a vanishing point. Whoops. This, believe it or not, solves like almost every problem. Metroid Prime releases at midnight. I never got that Super Metroid done on time. That's fine. I think the game needs a bit more buzz. And once it does, like Super Metroid, I'll just like have that one piece and I'll be like, all right, cool. And I'll come up with some other stuff too. Because I got some other ideas for Metroid. I agree. Final Fantasy 14 really have great 3D models based on the mono style. Yeah. Oh, Final Fantasy 14? Really? I thought it was based on the artist that did uh the Bravely Default series. I can't remember that artist's name. It's like something like here. Is it Hiroaki or not Hiroaki? But it's like Hiroaki something. FF 14 artist. Oh my god, I'm so wrong. Akihiko Yoshida. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can post a sketch. Some of the bosses have a Mono's style. Google and Singer Final Fantasy 14. Okay. Oh wow, yeah. Interesting. This is the Final Fantasy I am interested in knowing more of. I really do want to play this one. I've heard great things, nothing but great. Animate Sam, how's it going? Hey, hey. Hope you're doing well. Oh wait, this is whoops. I don't need that anymore. I think I did update that one VOD. So I got some VODs that are expiring that I'm transferring to YouTube. The ones that are going to be removed will be removed come January 1st. And I'll see about editing editing them like and chopping them down and all that, just so that way guys that are looking for those like VODs can like refer to them. I'll save this. Um Horizon Lines, let's go. Seriously, Horizon Lines definitely help a piece. In fact, let me do this and act like I know. Yeah, I have to clean up of metric F ton, which I'm not too. I mean, I am excited to do because I love cleaning, but it's like God. I just want to draw. I'd say like here. Yeah, this is not. If anything, I see what it could have been. It should have been like this. Like his body would be coming up more up front like this rather than behind. It's not too late though. Dun, 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 dun. Let's disable these. Whoops. That song's so sick. Oh, speaking of a sick song, God. Yeah. Oh, that looks weird. Yeah, that's still kind of weird because it should be something like this, like up, 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 and then he's like this. Let's remove this. I always wanted to see a Marvel versus Capcom with like Ball and Balrog versus Wolverine. Just to see like claws versus claws. But man, I'm so smelly. Yeah, this is really cool. Um, Nothing too crazy though. Other than that, I mean, I want to get this up and running, this outro. I have a few ideas for the intro, but I really can't touch that until I get all this other stuff out of the way. If you guys have anything you'd like critiqued or anything like that, feel free to send it to me. Right now, I'm mostly like prepping for cleaning everything up and organizing because I have like a bunch of my sculpting equipment right behind me still. Oh wait, let me show you. Oh yeah. Where's this? Boom, boom. I don't know if I showed you guys what I worked on. Whoops, that was close. I don't know if you can see it, but she used to be very like scratched up. And this is the final product of the Batman one. I don't know if you guys can see that. God, yeah, this thing does not focus like at all. Hang on, let me. This one. Hey, I don't know if you can see it. Came out pretty sick. Pretty sick. Semi symmetrical. Not exactly symmetrical yet. But that's why I love sculpting. I'm improving and it feels great to do. I don't feel like a like scrubby anymore. I feel like intermediate. If that makes sense. Um but yeah, those are the sketches for the current hang on, let me remove this. God, what here it is. Oh whoops. Yeah. Yeah. So my desk is ultimately filled up with a bunch of like clay stuff, epoxy, what else? Got my paints, got my varnishes, what's the other one? Primers. They're all like hanging out. Oh, that's right. These got scrapped. I'm not gonna lie. I liked like almost every one of these drawings because I was thinking of Jin when I did these. These are absolute Bruce's, like the thumbnails. So it's like the absolute Batman, and then like I know like his hair kind of like goes back like this. But yeah, this was his fists. I gave him kind of like the Muay Thai style like wraps, like in my brain. But oh, you know what would have been sick? This. I had this kind of like vision too. Whoops. Where he had like a glowing eye inside like all this like dark hoodie. I don't know if that would be a cool thing to see, but I thought it was cool. I hope you guys understand my taste in cool. because I like Batman and Robin, freaking the movie from 1997. The movie's terrible, by the way, but I do like it. I like that movie. It's kind of like a soft nod to Adam West's Batman, which I adore. I love that Batman. But actually, nah, I take this back because now he looks like Robin. You were sculpting Femme Kando as well, yeah. Kando's fairly feminine. Oh well, that's right. I did have like an older character who was like the first, I guess, Kando. He was like Kando came first, like the female one, and then the other guy, like I had another name for him, and I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just call him Kando? I'm never gonna use him, so Kando can either be a guy or girl, both with blue hair. He was like kind of like a Chrono Trigger Goku protagonist. I don't think he had a voice either. Kando had a voice, but he did not. Someone in chat tell me that that's sexist. That's reverse sexism. I'm kidding. Damn, dude. I'm I'm getting kind of hype. I forgot the freaking Cammy thumbnail. I knew it. I knew I forgot something. Damn. Yeah, I'm starting to get a bit more comfy with my silhouettes, like shaping them up. Oh, wait a minute. This is not a fist. This is a softened hand. Or I think, was it twisted? Now I gotta remember. What was this? It was something like this. Like he was actually like wrapping it up. One of the things that I think is most important about like doing your client work is making sure your thumbnails are what you would like to draw. You know, like each and every one of them has to be something that you would enjoy drawing, you know, regardless of what your client chooses. Like you don't want to be like super attached to one and then draw like some other roughs that are like mid. Because if you do that, then your client could potentially pick the one that's mid and you'll forever have contempt for them. I'm kidding. You won't have contempt, but you'll feel kind of salty that they didn't choose the one that you liked. And you don't want that. You want to like all of them equally. Love that square chin. Thank you. Thank you. I was thinking of like a hybrid of what was it? Bruce Tim and like Capcom style. Whoa, what? Where did my pressure sensitivity go? That was weird. I think the hands would be cut short here. Yep. This is if he didn't have a hoodie. Oh, what the? Let's remove the hoodie real quick for both. That's actually gonna be his singlet, part of his garb. I remember first playing this back when it first came out. I was like, this shit is unnecessarily complicated. It's so unnecessary. But at the time, I was like trying to collect everything and shit. Like, oh my god, I can't wait to fight a fucking side boss that doesn't matter. The game ended up being like super busted. Oh, this looks mad weird. I remember thinking, like, man, this guy Squall is a jerk. And Quistis deserved better. I think this is wrong. I can't remember what this hand was or what it did. Um, where's my cursor? Oh, there it is. Uh, Abs Testo. Just on some like warm up type shit. Where's the other one? Here it is. I did, I did like um these guys too. The straight was the one that I was kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping. I was like, please, I hope you pick this. But then at the same time, like I was thinking, I was like, did I add enough force to this punching bag? So from my standpoint, like I did this angle just so we could play it safe. Then I added a few lines. I don't know if you guys can tell, but these are the lines where it's like the momentum, the speed, kind of get that like accent of like force or whatever. So you got like this coming out like that. That should be shorter. But yeah, another thing too that you could do to like express force is to like cut these angles even sharper. Like you see how this is, whoops, this is like the whole bag. If you actually cut it even further, uh, it it gives that illusion of more impact. Oh my god, why on earth? Okay. Like whoops. Like this. And you guys still add some of that like speed. Why is my sound skipping? Is my audio skipping for you guys at all? I don't know why that's happening. It's weird. Oops. I think that would be a bit excessive if it was like this over exaggerated. But that's essentially like what you would do if you wanted to like express impact. Let's see. Yeah, so it's gonna be this one. I might have to rescan this. Yeah, it's skipping. Like, why is it skipping? Unless I might have to resync the audio, which I hope not. I wouldn't mind doing like an alternate version of this too. That's right. It's supposed to have like bruises and cuts too. Maybe like a black eye. Sounds perfect to me. Yeah, I keep getting I think it might be my headset because I'm connected to Bluetooth. I really like this arm. I don't know if I can replicate this arm. I'll be real. I just gotta be mindful if I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. You know I wanna do it again. I kinda wanna hear that song. Hmm. I do wanna complete this. I know it's like a bust, but I'd rather it be at least like shapely, like all of this. Boop boop. Boop boop. And it's like this. Oh wait, no, no, no. It's supposed to be. This is the absolute Batman logo. Okay. Damn it, I really like this freaking uppercut. I ain't gonna lie. I still have to finish Dread. I don't know if I will. I'll finish it at some point. It just didn't. I don't know. It didn't really get me like that. Also, I think I want this to be out. Larg. Larg Kent. Yeah. I guess for now, I can just do some like organizing, like off stream, and come back with some new stuff. Again, this is going to get worked on tomorrow, which I can't wait. Um, my client's going to join the stream too, which is going to be great. And let's see what else. We'll work on some Zelda too. Yeah, this is going to be sick. I look forward to it. That kind of scared the hell out of me. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Maybe tonight. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but tomorrow's going to be a better time to stream for sure. Just gotta do a lot of cleaning up. As you can see, there's like 50 million of these. I actually have to go through these too and see what works for posting on Patreon as well. Have a good rest of your day. You too, Radis. Thank you. All right. See you next time. Thanks for the stream. You're very yo. Thank you. Thank you, Neox. Because when you showed me that one post, it said like 300 hours. I was like, nah, I'm gonna triple that next time. I'm gonna like quintuple that. I want to put like mad hours on streaming because I love it. I love the stream. I really do. I love streaming. I love chatting with everybody and just like vibing. Um, it's just every once in a while, like since I'm like a beginner, I want to refine the stream itself. And you already know, like we talked about this. Like there's the upcoming intro, the outro I want to do. I just want to like for me, I see it as working backwards, like starting with the outro first and then working our way around things. Um even to the point where I want to create clips for like YouTube and things like that to maybe get better like viewership from like all around. Anything really that works or that could help. But you guys being here definitely helps. I'm gonna work on my weaknesses, which is ultimately just getting everything organized and together. Um, being a streamer slash artist slash sculptor slash gamer slash human, it's a tall order, really is. But I'm happy with that candle. That candle's gonna look sick when it's done. What else? What else? What else? Just big updates. Just look out. Just keep your keep your eyes on socials. I'll be around. Um, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. and we'll kick some ass. I also gotta get back to my buddy for the Cami commission, and there's gonna be some more work coming soon from other clients. I don't know if I can stream those though. That's gonna be rough. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I gotta run some errands. I gotta run some super duper errands. But thank you guys for tuning in. And this is Kanda Ken. I appreciate you all. And have a great day. Continue drawing. If you guys have any critiques or questions or anything like that, feel free to drop them in the DMs, and I'll be happy to answer them. And take care. GG's.